Halloween Little Pranks. Chapter 1. The Spooky Excitement. 4-year-old Minnie sat at the window of her cozy house, her chin resting on her tiny hands. Outside, the autumn wind danced through orange and yellow leaves, making them spin like golden butterflies. The air smelled of pumpkins, cinnamon, and crunchy apples. But Minnie's heart beat fast with excitement for one special reason.
Tomorrow is Halloween,
She whispered to herself, her eyes sparkling like two little stars. Minnie loved Halloween not just because of the costumes, the candies, or the glowing jack-o'-lanterns, but because of the little pranks. Harmless, funny, giggly pranks that made everyone laugh. Last year, she had put googly eyes on the bananas in the fruit bowl, and her daddy had nearly dropped his orange juice laughing. Another time, she hid toy spiders in the shoes by the door, and her mommy had squealed before laughing so hard her cheeks turned red. This year, Minnie wanted to make Halloween even more magical. She tapped her chin thoughtfully.
What if I play little tricks, but also sprinkle in some kindness magic?
She giggled at her idea. After all, what was Halloween without a little spook and a lot of fun? Chapter 2. Minnie's Magic Costume. On Halloween morning, Minnie ran to her closet. She had 3 costumes to choose from: a sparkly fairy dress, a cat costume with pointy ears, and a pumpkin outfit that made her look round and bouncy. But Minnie shook her head.
No. I need a costume that helps with pranks.
After some thought, she picked the black cat costume. With her fluffy tail, pointy ears, and a painted-on whisker face, she looked just like a sneaky little kitty. Perfect for sneaking around and playing tricks. When she showed her mommy clapped her hands.
Oh, Minnie, you're the cutest kitty cat I've ever seen.
Minnie twirled in her costume.
Meow. I'm ready for Halloween mischief,
She said with a cheeky grin. Chapter 3. The First Prank. The first prank of the day was simple. Minnie tiptoed into the kitchen while her daddy was making pumpkin soup. She carefully placed a toy skeleton hand inside the cookie jar. Later, when Daddy reached for a cookie, he yelped.
Ah, a skeleton wants my cookie.
Minnie burst out laughing, rolling on the floor like a giggling kitten. Daddy shook his head and laughed too.
Oh, Minnie, you little prankster. You got me.
But instead of being upset, Daddy took a cookie and broke it in half.
Here, my sneaky little cat. 1/2 for you, 1/2 for me.
Minjepuret happily. Sharing made a prank seem sweeter. Chapter 4. Trick for Mommy. Next, Minnie tiptoed to the laundry room, where Mommy was folding clothes. Minnie had hidden a glow in the dark ghost sticker on Mommy's shirt earlier. When Mommy looked in the mirror, she gasped.
Oh no, there's a ghost on me.
Minnie jumped out from behind the basket, shouting.
Boo!
Both of them laughed until their bellies hurt. Mommy tickled Minnie under her arms.
You really are a little Halloween mischief maker,
She said with a smile. Then Mommy gave Minnie a big hug.
Thank you for making me laugh. Halloween is extra fun with you.
Chapter 5. The Candy Cauldron. That afternoon, Minnie helped decorate the porch. There were jack-o'-lanterns with glowing smiles, cobwebs made of cotton, and a big plastic cauldron filled with candy for trick-or-treaters. But Minnie had one more prank idea. She placed a small rubber bat at the very bottom of the candy pile. When children reached in, they'd feel the bouncy bat and squeal but then laugh when they saw it wasn't real. Minnie giggled just thinking about it.
Spooky but funny.
She whispered. Her mommy nodded approvingly.
As long as your pranks are kind, they make everyone happy.
Chapter 6. Trick or Treat Adventure. Evening came, and the neighborhood glowed with lanterns, candles, and the shimmer of costumes. Children dressed as witches, superheroes, and pirates filled the sidewalks. Minnie clutched her little pumpkin bucket. Mommy and Daddy walked beside her. At the first house, Minnie knocked and said in her brightest voice,
Trick or treat.
The neighbors laughed at her cat whiskers and gave her chocolate bars. Minnie thanked them politely, then whispered,
I have a little trick too.
She pulled out a bubble wand and blew a giant bubble that floated right in front of their faces before popping with a soft plop. Everyone laughed and clapped.
That was the best Halloween trick ever,
the neighbor said. Minnie's heart glowed. She realized her pranks weren't just silly, they could also spread happiness. Chapter 7. The Friendly Ghost. At the next house, something unexpected happened. A boy dressed as a ghost stood quietly by the gate. His sheet costume covered him from head to toe.
Boo.
He whispered shyly. But Minnie noticed his voice sounded nervous. She tilted her head and asked,
Are you okay?
The ghost boy peeked out. He was about her age, with big brown eyes.
I'm scared.
He admitted softly.
It's my first Halloween. I don't know if people will like my costume.
Minnie thought for a moment. Then she played a prank, but a kind one. She pulled a shiny sticker from her pocket, a pumpkin face, and gently placed it on his sheet.
Now you're not just a ghost. You're a pumpkin ghost. The funniest one I've ever seen.
The boy laughed for the first time that night.
Really?
Really?
Minnie grinned.
Come trick-or-treating with me.
And just like that, Minnie made a new friend. Chapter 8. The Great Pumpkin Parade. By the end of the night, Minnie's bucket was heavy with candies. She had played tricks with bubbles, glow stickers, and even a whoopee cushion she placed on a neighbor's porch step, which made everyone laugh. But the best part wasn't the candy. It was the laughter, the smiles, and the new friends she had made. As they walked home, Minnie whispered to herself,
Little pranks can make big happiness.
Her mommy overheard and smiled.
You're right, Minnie. You turned Halloween into a day of giggles, kindness, and friendship.
Chapter 9. A Spooky Surprise at Home. When they returned, Minnie found one last surprise waiting. In the living room, Daddy had turned off the lights. Suddenly, glow-in-the-dark stars lit up on the ceiling, forming a giant pumpkin face.
Boo,
Daddy said, laughing. Minnie gasped in delight.
You pranked me back.
The whole family laughed together. Minnie curled up between Mommy and Daddy, munching on a piece of chocolate. Her eyelids grew heavy, but her heart felt full.
This was the best Halloween ever.
She murmured.
Next year, I'll think of even funnier pranks.
And with that, Minnie drifted off to sleep, dreaming of silly skeletons, dancing pumpkins, and a world full of giggles.